Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to be talking about the Olympics. So let's read our objective together. Today we will learn a few facts about the Olympics and discuss the Olympic flag. You may be wondering, what are the Olympics? The Olympics are when athletes from many countries get together to play games and celebrate friendship, unity, and sports. So the Olympics has a bunch of different games and sports that they do, from basketball to soccer to gymnastics. Some are with a team, some are independent. There are Summer Olympic Games and Winter Olympic Games. So in the two different Olympic Games, there are two different kinds of sports that they do. In the Summer Olympics, they play sports that you would play in warmer weather. In the Winter Olympics, they play sports that you would typically play in the winter or during cold weather. So we are going to go through a couple of the different Olympic sports, and we're going to decide whether we think that they are Summer Olympic sports or if they are Winter Olympic sports. The first one we have here is basketball. And basketball is actually a Summer Olympic sport. Let's look at another one. Hockey. Let's see if you can guess which one hockey would go under, winter or summer. What do you think? Ice hockey. Right. It's a Winter Olympic sport. It's ice hockey, so it's played on the ice, which is more of a winter sport. Track and field, and that is a bunch of different activities from sprinting to hurdles. They do a lot of different activities during this, running races and things like that. Do we think this is a summer or a winter sport? Right, it's a Summer Olympic sport. It's played in the Summer Olympics. We have figure skating. So skating on ice. Do we think that's a Winter Olympic sport or a Summer Olympic sport? Right, it is a Winter Olympic sport. Gymnastics. Do we think that's a Summer Olympic sport or a Winter Olympic sport? Right, it is a Summer Olympic sport. Here we have snowboarding. Do we think that is a winter sport or a Summer Olympic sport? Right, it is a Winter Olympic sport because you would need the snow, and snow is in the winter. Skiing. Do we think skiing is a Summer Olympic sport or a Winter Olympic sport? Right, it is a Winter Olympic sport. And the last one I have here is swimming. Do we think swimming is a Summer Olympic sport or a Winter Olympic sport? Right, it is a Summer Olympic sport. It's played in the summer. Awesome job. So there are many more Olympic sports besides the ones that we have here. And some are in the winter and some are in the summer. The Olympic Games take place in a different country every time they take place, so they don't stay in the same spot. There is a special flag for the Olympics. So the Olympic flag contains 5 interconnected rings on a white background, and this is the Olympic flag right here. So just like the United States has a flag, the Olympics have their own flag. These are the rings right here. And as you can see, they are interconnected. This is what we mean by interconnected. They're all connected. And there's 5 of them, and they're each a different color. The 5 rings symbolize the 5 significant continents and are interconnected to symbolize the friendship to be gained from these international competitions. So they represent all of the different continents that participate in the Olympic Games, including the United States of America and many other countries that participate in the Olympic Games. So this is the United States of America flag. Now, what you are going to do is you can take this time to make your own Olympic flag. This can be done in many different ways. If you would like to make an Olympic flag that has the 5 rings like the real Olympic flag does, you can do that. You can use markers, you can use crayons, you can use paint, you can use Play-Doh, you can use anything really. And all you really need is a piece of paper because it's kind of in the shape of a flag. And you can put the Olympic rings on there if you want, or if you would like to create your own flag with things that you like, then you may do that as well. When you're finished with your Olympic flag, you can send a picture to your teacher. I'm sure they will love to see all of the flags that you make. Have fun!